seekers in the night. Hopes and fears written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light. Readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. Mysteries we have found. In the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance.
Good morning again. Well, I had some technical difficulties, but at least you had some music to listen to while I was trying to figure it out there for a few seconds. So, how are we? And good morning. My name is Jamie with MyTarot.org. And we're live. Sorry about that. Yeah, I did have some difficulties. But what are we doing now? Now that we've gotten through any difficulties, taking a breath. And it's time to just check in with the universe, see how things are going to go today, see if there's anything we need to look at. And just a reminder to take that breath and remember that we can take at least a few minutes during the day to put our feet flat on the floor, our butts comfortable in the chair. Relax our shoulders and our neck. And then get in that listening position where we can actually listen to the universe and see how we feel. And see if there's anything that we need to monitor, pay attention to. So that if something comes up, maybe we just need to go outside and take another breath. So, what have we got for today? Well, of course, I hope everybody out there is doing amazing. Whether it's a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Or late mid-afternoon. Or if it's tea time. So, I'm going to make a stack. Actually, I'm going to make 3 stacks, and each one is a different thread going out to the universe. Each one's a different thought or idea, and if we believe in the multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this conversation will lead down one path, this one a different one, and this a different one. Whichever path we choose. It's like we're not choosing 2 other paths that we could have gone down. I'm going to go with the center one, which is like what's right at the heart. I'm going to do our 3 and 1. And then I'll flip each one over like it is the page of a book. Boy, I am just not speaking today. Which is a reason why we just kind of stop sometimes, just so that we can shift gears. Or like I say, it's like a light switch. You know, when I hear the cards shuffle, the light switch goes off and it says, oh yeah, I should breathe. So let's see what the first card says. It's the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups is one of those cards where we focus on so much that we might have lost that we forget to look at what we still have. So, here she's looking at her spilled cup here and how the water is draining down. But we still have, a cup behind us here. These cups may be empty. So this is about that feeling of loss we have sometimes. And that's a normal feeling. Fives are always a challenge. Cups are emotions, feelings, spirituality. So it's kind of that melancholy, that sense of loss. To the Five of Swords. So swords are thoughts, swords are ideas. Swords are the element of air. So I call this kind of the ego card. So here we have the Five of Swords. And this is when things just aren't going our way, or, things. Four of Swords is like a table, 4 legs on a table, 4 legs on a chair. It's stable. And then you throw in that 5th sword and things just go out of whack. So far, this is one of those things where emotionally, where we're just not with it. And it's a balance because spirituality, emotional, they all kind of go hand in hand. And then we have the moon. So the moon is our insight, our intuition. Those are the key words. But the way I look at the moon is that, have you ever been walking in the woods during twilight when it's just getting dark, and you look over and you see something and you wonder, is that a log or is that something that can jump out and attack me? Because it's dark out, there's shade over there, you just don't know. So you need to make a decision. Am I going to keep going forward, or am I going to just turn back and just give up? If it's daylight, if we're thinking clearly and we're able to see things clearly and not through emotions, we would see that it's just a log. And that's where, with our intuition and when we are in a right place, we would look over and we would just know that that is not something we need to fear. That is not something that should hold us back. But when we do feel that anxiety, it is difficult to keep moving forward. So here's the advice card. All right, so we have the sun. So we have 2 majors. The minor cards are day-to-day cards. These are things that just, we go through every day. But the majors are our destiny cards and the ones that we pay attention to. And what's Jenna saying? So your card of the day in the morning meditation do talk. I was thinking the exact same thing because this was yesterday's card of the day. I know. So what is the sun? The sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's a card of joy. It's a card of dancing. It's a card that illuminates everything around us. It is a card of feeling. Because with the sun, we could be in a very tough situation. We could have lost something dear to. But it's how we want to, not what we want to feel, but how we feel about it. So there's people that have lost everything and they start laughing because they realize they still have their family. They still have what's important. And so even in what we would consider the worst of situations, there's some people that can just still exude sunshine. Today, this is about finding a way to still exude sunshine. Today, we acknowledge our feelings, and if we have a sense of loss, if we have a sense of that things just aren't right, and we're kind of mentally just not there, and our ego gets knocked out, and we need to move forward, but there's fear. There's, I just want to give up. I want to just turn around. We have the exact opposite. We have the sun, we have the moon. We have the sun, we have the moon. We personally illuminate our day. We are that sun. Then we don't have to fear those things that are shadowed under our emotions, that are hidden in the darkness of our own thoughts. Hidden in the darkness of our own thoughts. If we can bring ourselves out of it and see things in a positive light, that's not easy, but it is a major card. That's what this is talking about, is we acknowledge our melancholy. We acknowledge how we're feeling. I read a lot of old books, melancholy. Who says melancholy anymore? But we acknowledge that, maybe our egos are crushed because things just aren't going the way we want. But we still move forward. We still find that courage to celebrate in the sunshine. And both the sun and both are up this morning. And Maria, sun and moon. And Jenna's saying, they naturally balance each other out. They do. So this is just about finding. It's actually us being our own light when things look dark. How do we find our inner light to shine when things look their darkest? Wow. So, with that, I hope everybody has that amazing day. Just remember, if you're feeling a little bit crushed, or you feel like things whether it's ego or a sense of loss or just wishing to be anywhere else, just remember, try stepping out into the sunlight. But don't be afraid to move forward, because we can do it. Maybe it's the election. Maybe it's the election. No, actually, I don't want to get political. But, all this being crushed, all this fear of going forward, maybe we need to find a way to celebrate. So everybody, take care, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found, in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found, in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. fears and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Let the cards